Heyo, everybody. Welcome to Omniboslive on a Friday. New Friday show seems to be working out quite well. I am OmniDog, joined by my good friend Lou from Comics Guide. How you doing?
Hello. Hey, happy Friday, everybody. We have made it through the week, ladies and gentlemen, and next week is Thanksgiving.
It is. Let's see. Thanksgiving. I don't know that I have. Oh, there we go.
Sound off in the chat if you have the week off next week, like I do.
NFL dude yelling, "Let's go!" He's got turkey leg canned. Oh, that must be cranberry sauce and pumpkin pie. Nicely done.
Pumpkin pie.
But James is calling you out already. You only have 39 more days left. Don't think he's not keeping track, buddy. He keeps track of everything.
Yes, son of a bitch.
You're gonna enjoy it. It's so enjoyable. Everybody loves it, man.
Okay. All right. It'll be a Clockwork Orange situation.
Having your eyes right. Nope. Sadly, Kane does not get the week off. Good to see you, though, Kane.
Sorry.
Good to see Javier here.
Yeah, Javier.
Munin, I'm sorry you're on disability. I'm technically off every week off. Does this count? Well, I'm sorry that you're on disability, Munin. That's that is wretched. But congrats on every week off. If that's the glass half full. Jake working Monday and Tuesday.
Okay. All right.
Labruski's here.
Good evening.
Good evening. So tonight we have an action-packed show for you. First of all, upper management made the bitchinest ginger snap cookies ever. She wanted me to give her a shout out. She's asking for her own promotions now. So here's the upper management and her awesome ginger snap cookies.
I bet they taste delicious. No? Yes?
I'm listening for her reaction because she was supposed to be watching the show with her sister upstairs. Yeah, upper management. Hello, Susie, my wife's sister. Hi, Susie. And
there was a delay there.
Oh, okay. Go. Bye. Yeah, she's okay. They don't have it on, but she heard me say that somehow. Good heavens.
Ginger snap or snickerdoodle?
Oh, if you could taste these ginger snaps, man, they are unbelievable. Snickerdoodles are also great.
And the snickerdoodles are in my top 3.
Yeah. Homemade cookies are the best. Kane, you're right. Amazing job, upper management. Yes. And she's cracking the whip on me. Normally, I'd ask for 10, and I'm getting rationed out on cookies. I got 3 this time after dinner. So while, yes, that's the rational thing to do, it makes no sense in my head, which is quite empty. But 3 ginger snaps, I'm going to make them last. Save me from watching Hot Frosty and send me the link. What's Hot Frosty?
I have no clue what Hot Frosty is.
Here's Marvel Bab. Good evening. Marvel Bab, what a trooper. Always on every show, even though it's 6 hours later. It's like 1 in the morning, 2 in the morning. You're a great viewer, Marvel Bab. Thank you very much.
We always appreciate you, sir.
William Lee, good to see you. Batmantha, it's fitting that I'm watching this from my LCS. Batmantha, what are you picking up today from your LCS down under there in Kiwi land?
And why is it Absolute Wonder Woman? Because you should absolutely be reading that if you have not.
Oh, the brand new Wonder Woman.
Yes.
She might be reading those. Samantha, are you picking up the DC, what is it? DC All In, the Absolute series, whatever it is. But yeah, I've heard Wonder Woman. People are liking Wonder Woman best. No surprise. It's by that great writer, Kelly Thompson. And then Batman and then Superman. Is that how you feel?
I still haven't read Superman yet, but I was not a fan of that. I wasn't crazy about that first issue of Batman, which apparently DC Comics is saying it's the #1 selling comic book of the year.
Oh, It's gone through several printings, I think, already.
Crazy.
Yeah.
How much that book has sold, which goes to show you Scott Snyder still has pull if you throw him on a Batman book.
Yeah. Oh, wait a second. Whoa. Hot Frosty is Netflix Hallmark Crystal with Lacey Chabert. Lacey, my one and only. You bet I'm going to be watching this. Thank you. I'm not rescuing you from that, Jake. You should be watching it. She's the queen of Hallmark movies. How'd they even get her? She rules at Hallmark. It's her world there. It's Ted from Schitt's Creek. Ted. The boyfriend of David. I think Ted was the boyfriend of David. I can only do it in Alexa's voice. David. Thank you very much. What's a good website to buy the absolute DC collections when they come out? Viewers on top of it, much more than I am all the time. That would be, thank you, NFL dude, InStockTrades.com, where you will be able to get the entire Absolute Universe in collected format whenever it comes out. That's right, from 30% up to 60% off. Don't forget, I have the email, but I already closed my email because it makes noises. There's like Black Friday, Cyber Monday, something's going on where you get an extra. Not only are titles, particular publishers this week, a certain percentage off, but there's where's my? I don't have my phone here. You get extra loyalty discount. And actually, let me go just get my phone so I can give people the proper. Let's see. I'll give people the proper info. Not this time, but when I do the whatever, when I do the end plug. Okay, so you get 2% off for loyalty discount. We just gave away a $50 gift card last night on the manga show.
What?
Yeah, they usurped us. Gio and Riley did an end around and gave it away right under our noses.
Oh my God.
But peace and love and happy holidays to whoever won. I haven't got the email yet, but I will. 50%, $50 or more in an order gets you free shipping. That's crazy talk. I still can't believe free shipping. Unbelievable.
Agreed.
Fabulous customer service, fabulous packaging. That's InStockTrades.com. And let's see what people are saying. OmniDog's Vault, making the advertisers please as punch as per usual. Next Imaginaut, also a great viewer. Thank you. Nearly good morning. Lars up late. Somebody said something. Samantha says, yes, I've read all of them, but I came to pick up Absolute Batman #2 and Arcbound. Arcbound. What is Arcbound?
I've never heard of that
one. According to DC, Absolute Batman #1 sold over 400,000 copies. Wow. That sounds like a lot. What's the average, James? What's the average, like, regular? What's like the latest Batman issue? How many issues did it sell? The latest Detective or Batman? I'd be interested in finding that out. Absolute Wonder Woman was the best out of the 3. Okay. Javier keeping track of you too. So this Thanksgiving break, Lou can read Scarlet Witch.
I don't know what he's talking about. I'm spending time with my family. I will read the damn book before the end of the year. I promise.
Don't wait till December 31st. What if it makes it to your top 10 list?
It's only 12 issues, so I just got to get through 12 issues. One issue a day. Half an issue.
You're gonna eat it up. It's so excellent.
1 page a day.
Batmantha Arcbound is the new series by Scott Snyder and Tom Hardy. Yes, that Tom Hardy.
Oh, right. Yeah, I forgot. Tom Hardy has a
Tom
comic coming
Hardy
out.
burn Tom Hardy
Yeah. He's putting out a comic now.
with what?
Mm-hmm. Scott
Okay.
Snyder. Yeah.
Well, okay, great.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Somebody, wait, I think Labruski just said it was good. Arcbound looks good. Lou, I need a good book recommendation. I'm feeling burnt out of superhero comics and comics in general. So I want to read a prose, maybe a bio or good history book.
Devil in the White City.
Oh, yeah. That's by Eric Larson, I think.
No, well, that's not a comic. That's
No, Eric Larson. I mean, wait, no.
It's the story about H.H. Holmes, the serial killer.
Yeah, in the World's Fair.
Yeah.
I thought that was Eric Larson. Is that
who wrote it? Who was it that wrote it? Hold on.
Not Eric Larson? You're right. I'm thinking of somebody else. But
no, you're right.
I read that.
It is Eric Larson. You're right.
I thought so, but not. Wait, what's Larson's name that does Savage Dragon?
Eric Larson, but this is a different Eric Larson.
This is a different Eric Larson. Yeah. That book's good. That is really good. I read that a long time ago.
Yeah.
Back before comics took over my life, and that is an excellent book.
Yeah, Devil in the White City centers around H.H. Holmes, who was a notorious serial killer around the time of the World's Fair. This is all true. And he built his house to basically be a place where he could kill people and torture them and do all kinds of stuff. And it's all about trying to capture him in the midst of the World's Fair, the Chicago World's Fair in the 1800s. Such a great read. It's really, really cool stuff if you're into that. They tried to make a movie of it. I think for over 10 years they've been trying to get a movie out of it. I think Leonardo DiCaprio at one point was in it, and Scorsese was supposed to direct it. It never got off the ground though, but yeah, they tried to do something with it.
And here's NFL dude recommending a book. Read Killer in the Rain by Raymond Chandler, a classic. AS checking in. History, City of Fortune. I loved it. Also, Power and Thrones.
That's good stuff. Yeah.
I don't know where to find the cell numbers. Does anyone here know? Being on TikTok has made me buy single issues. Who am I? Oh, you've got a whole career now as Batmantha on TikTok, huh? Wow. Go for it.
That's awesome.
Lean into it. Buy those single issues.
Absolutely, I agree.
You are an influencer again. Next Imaginaut welcoming her to the fold. According to ICV2 top 5 content, October was Absolute Batman, Absolute Wonder Woman, Ultimate Spider-Man, Uncanny X-Men, and Transformers.
Nice. Good. That's a good list. That's a very good list of comics.
Yeah. Uncanny. That's what Gail Simone's writing?
Yep.
Okay, good.
Are you going to pick it up? Say yes. I know you are. It's X-Men.
When it all gets collected in Omnibus, I still have to finish Krakoa. I've got a big chunk of Krakoa ahead of me still.
Don't lose sight, Jess. You are right there. You can see the end of the tunnel.
Yeah, I think the last book is out. I feel like the last book is out. So, and I think I have it. So, yeah, I'm almost there.
I'm proud of you.
That sounds good. I just ordered it from my library.
Nice.
Oh, Devil in the White City. Nice.
Yeah. Awesome.
Right. There we go. Different K's. Oh, and different spellings. Okay. Yeah. I thought I remembered. You know what a DiCaprio movie was that I loved? I loved the book. Shutter Island.
Never read the book. Love the movie.
Both are awesome.
Yeah. Love the movie. It's one of those when you know the ending, you rewatch it, and it recontextualizes the entire movie. And
yeah.
This is what's going on, and it was going on from the very beginning of the movie.
That's what happens in the book too. I was like, whoa. Samantha Batmantha TikTok at Batmantha.
Nice. That's awesome.
Very nice. Very nice. How did I not know you guys were on? Happy surprise. What's happening?
Hey,
What
man.
is your wife there controlling what your actions are, Sato, like she should be? We know what a wild rogue you are without your wife right next to you, dude. Tonight we are adding, I just saw that word. Tonight we're doing, Q&A, talking to you and everything. And Lou has a trivia game, Stump the Dog.
I love
That
it.
dog would be me.
Mm-hmm.
And if Cycle Cleveland's in the chat, he can gamble on it. Vegas has set odds on whether I know the answer or not to these questions. Lou's already been in touch with MGM. And yeah, the line is not good for me.
I don't know, man. I'm feeling pretty good about these. I think I can stump you tonight. I'm feeling pretty good.
Uh-oh. I just borrowed Devil in the White City on Libby. Nice.
Enjoy, buddy. It's not an easy read, but it's a good read. You'll be entertained.
It should be noted that Alan Moore's The Great When is supposedly, predictably excellent, and that Murakami's The City and Its Uncertain Walls just dropped this week. What is all this prose nonsense? What the heck? President's Vampire Trilogy by Chris. Okay, everybody's giving you plenty of recs there, dude. Well, I hope she gets a good rest. I can't imagine what it's like being married to you. No,
If you like,
Sato's a friend of the show.
If you like history, there's a wonderful book called The Corporation, and it involves the rise of Cuba and the dictatorship of Cuba, and how Jose Battle came into power, and how basically crime spread throughout certain parts of the country once a bunch of mob bosses came here and started running lottery scams and stuff like that in the United States. It's fantastic. I love that book. It's so good. I've got a hard copy in my other room right now, but it's really, really good. It involves the Bay of Pigs. It goes into a lot of stuff.
Okay.
Which the Bay of Pigs was just a shit show in general. So.
Of course, yeah. Okay, so information on me that you're all dying to hear. I just finished the part that I'm supposed to read, the first 500 pages of Superman the Triangle Years.
Okay.
And Earth 1, Jess and I are having a show tomorrow at 1 where we will talk about Superman and other fun things. And I think that's it for me tomorrow. But I do have 2 videos recorded, and they'll be dropped on consecutive Mondays. So I have recorded content, so that's good. Peace and love.
That's awesome.
Yeah. And like that.
All right, so ladies and gentlemen, we are going to be playing America's favorite game show. And you can play along at home too with your friends and family. Tonight, we are playing Stump the Dog. This is kind of the same rules as Whose Line Is It Anyway? The points really don't matter, and it's all for fun, so nobody get bent out of shape. But the important thing is that I win at the end of the night. So,
wait, let me get a Stump the dog.
Yep.
There we go.
There we go. Yeah. The important thing is that I come out on top at the end of the night, and we see Jess cry before this is all over. So,
what was that? You sent me at the beginning of the week that a clip from a yearbook about that kid whose quote,
yes,
it's not enough that I succeed. It's
that others should fail along the way.
Others should fail along the way. That's some high school senior's great quote. That is hilarious.
That comes up on my feed because I posted it's the memories thing at least once a year, and I always send it to you every single year because I'm like, never forget the greatest quote. To me, that's one of the greatest quotes in history because it's such a jerk thing where it's like, it's not enough that I should succeed, others should fail along the way. I'm like, wow, dude. That is, man. All right, so we got 3 categories tonight.
Sato, it's tomorrow at 1 p.m. I just have an afternoon show tomorrow. Thank you. Apologize for interrupting you, Lusky. Lalusky.
We've got 3 categories. Of course, one of them has to be comic books because this is a comic book show. So we
Yeah.
always got to throw that one in there.
Love comics.
The other one was classic rock trivia.
Ooh.
I know you're a music guy, so I figured we could go with that. And the other trivia is all about food.
Wow.
So I don't know how you're feeling about this so far, but I think
3 of my favorite things.
yeah, I think you're gonna be doing okay tonight. So, like always, I'm going to allow Jess to pick the first topic. We've got comics, classic rock trivia, and food. And let's see how you do tonight.
Let's try food.
All right. Let's go with
I should get rid of the chat for me so I don't. Wait, how do I do that? Chat. I forget. I always. There. Okay, I've gotten rid of the chat so they can't help me out on the questions. I'll highlight them after the question.
Let's go with I don't want to start you off with a tough one. Okay, let's go with this one. Which chocolate bar is the global best seller?
Which chocolate bar is the global bestseller?
Uh-huh.
Well, I know it's not an American one because our chocolate tastes awful to Europeans and probably the Japanese.
Yeah,
Chocolate
Hayden gives me shit about that sometimes in the chat.
Yeah. It literally does taste like vomit to them. Global chocolate bar. Let's see. Well, you got China, you got Japan. Gosh, I know Cadbury's products are really popular from England. I'll say it's a Cadbury chocolate bar.
Oh, no, sir. It is the Snickers bar.
What?
The Snickers bar is the most popular chocolate bar in the world.
I played the reverse Uno card on myself. I should have gone with an American chocolate bar. Damn it. Wow, Snickers bar.
Apparently it's a Snickers bar. Yeah, I didn't know that.
I didn't either.
All right.
World. Wow.
Let's go with comics. We'll go with the comics one. Let's see. That's too easy. Who killed? Okay, we'll start off. We'll give you an easy one. Who killed Thomas and Martha Wayne?
Joe Chill.
That is correct, ladies and gentlemen. Joe Chill. For those of you at home, it wasn't the Joker. It wasn't the Joker. Please, no matter how many times they try to retcon that, it's Joe Chill.
This might be a good time to also tell the audience that we are working on a way to increase audience participation in our Patreon show.
Yes.
We were just talking about that.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to go ahead. No,
sorry.
You're the one that runs it. You go ahead and tell them.
Patreon.com/OmniBrosLive, where for $5 a month you get to join Jess and I in a chat, and we kind of just shoot the ish a little bit here and there with y'all. It's we did it last Sunday, and we had a total of over 10 people that wanted to join. Now we did run into a little bit of a snag because we did hit the limit on StreamYard. Now we are looking at doing a Zoom call next month and then recording it later and then posting it on the Patreon. So that would increase the number of people that could join us in the actual call. So that would eliminate that problem. So if you are looking forward to more of this conversation and some of our more sillier shenanigans, you can go to patreon.com/OmnibrosLive. For the price of a cup of coffee, you can keep this dog out of the pound for $5 a
month. Here's a good question.
I feel like we need to superimpose a picture of you and like a Sarah McLachlan song playing in the background.
What's the latest hardcover that just manifested by buying the trades? I think, let's see. I bought I bought volume 2 of Local Man, and then somebody in the chat said that that's coming out in hardcover, so I stopped that. I bought, I think Magic Order is what I manifested. The
Okay.
book by Mark Miller. I bought all 4 trades of that, and I think a hardcover got announced just recently for
Oh,
at
yeah.
least the first 2 volumes. So yeah, we're working on making Patreon capable of holding the hundreds of thousands of people that are interested in us.
Hey, we hit a milestone, man. We hit well, I think I can say this. We hit $100 a month earned on Patreon. Now, that is fantastic.
You could also tell people just the number of patrons we had without revealing the Dosh amount.
Oh, sorry. I think it's a cool milestone. So I wanted to say thank you to the patrons, and I think it's an awesome milestone that we hit.
I think so too.
So thank you all. So yeah, that is awesome. So join us, please. It helps out.
NFL Dude's right. It's Blue Book because I just bought the second one by Tiny Onion and Eming. I bought 1941, I think. 1947. The first one was 1961. These are good books, Lou. They're the UFO.
I read the first one.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. You turned me on to the first one with the interview. It was and you told me to listen to the interview on YouTube, and it was terrifying.
Right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Genuinely very terrifying.
Yeah, it really is. Betty and Barney Hill, I think. Yeah. I would say listen to either. What do you think is a better thing to do? Read the book, then listen to the interview, or opposite? Either way.
I say listen to the interview because I read the book first and I thought, I'm not sure if I'm buying this story 100%. But if you listen to the interview, unless she is acting like Oscar quality acting in that psychological session, she fully believes it and she sells it.
Yeah, Barney too. I mean, he's having a nervous breakdown during that hypnosis.
It's so for those of you that don't know, Blue Book is a book put out by Tiny Onion, and it centers around a psychologist who is basically treating this husband and wife that they had apparently been abducted by aliens. And you read the story, and the story, he does a great job. He does a great job of illustrating. They do a great job of illustrating it and telling it and stuff like that. But if you really want to take it to the next level, you can actually hear the psychological interview that he did with the husband and wife and how that plays out. And goodness, it is haunting.
It's terrifying. Yeah, it's haunting.
It's very, very scary.
And so the second book I have, 1947, about a pilot that saw some things. I haven't read it yet, but NFL Dude is correct. That was the most current manifestation. Nicely done, NFL Dude.
I want to.
Okay, so wait. Oh, we just did comics. Okay, that leaves food and what was the other one? Classic rock.
Yep.
Let's rock.
All right. Let's go.
That's the only way I know how to say his name. It's like Tinian or Tinyan. It's easier just to say Tiny Onion.
Oh, here we go. What is the name of the Muppet modeled after Bruce Springsteen?
There's a Muppet modeled after Bruce Springsteen? God, this is a good one. I thought I knew the Muppets and I thought I knew Springsteen. I should bring out my personalized album by Springsteen autograph to distract you and skip to the next one. I don't.
You can phone a friend.
I don't even know. I don't think my daughter would know this.
You can call Omar. Why are you calling me right now about this?
One of his daughters might know. They both have they have really good memories too. The only rock I can only think of Animal the drummer, but that's not a Springsteen thing.
Your
I don't
Jason Todd,
know.
your Jason Todd is available right now. He might know.
Yeah, I don't know. Gosh, I don't know. I can only think of the sax player and the drummer, and I can't think of the sax player's damn name.
All right, the answer is Bruce Stringbean.
What?
Oh, yeah. Wait. Yeah. That's what it was. Bruce Stringbean.
Bruce Stringbean. Okay, let me see if I can get a picture of him. Bruce.
Damn it! I lost it. Where is it?
Stringbean. Okay, I can share this. That's funny.
That's not bad, right? You can share it.
Yeah, that's pretty funny. I don't know where Bruce Stringbean. I don't know that I've seen him.
I don't think I have.
Muppet Wiki.
I don't think I've ever seen that.
Yeah. I don't think we could play Born to Add. That's funny. I don't think we can play the song, but I'll go to YouTube after this so I can hear what the impression is. Bruce Stringbean. Oh my gosh. Well, you're kicking my butt right now.
All right. Well, let's go to comics real quick. Oh, what is the name of Wonder Woman's mother?
Hippolyta.
Yeah. Nice. Booyah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Good job, man. Good job.
Yeah, baby.
You're killing it with these comic questions tonight.
That's all, though. I didn't get the other two. I'm 2 for 2, 2-2. 2 wins, 2 losses. How are you feeling about yourself right now?
Me?
Yeah, confident that you're going to kick my ass, or
I'm shaking a little bit. I might have to throw a few curveballs your way.
It's not enough for you to win. I have to fail. That's so great.
Let's go back to comics.
Okay.
Who is the first supervillain in Superman?
Oh, I think it's Ultra Humanite.
Golly, good job. Holy crap.
Yeah, baby.
Wow. I thought I was going to throw you off a loop on that one.
This is obviously where my nerd knowledge pays off in this game. I don't know Snickers, and what was the other one I didn't know? Oh, Bruce Stringbean.
I love it, man.
Bruce Stringbean.
Back to music.
Okay.
Which hotel chain banned The Who for life?
Oh, wow. What a great question. That had to be when Keith Moon was still alive. Who I just read something about Keith Moon that after one of his drunken binges, he drove his Rolls Royce into a swimming pool and left it.
Oh. Who was the band that drove the motorcycle in the lobby? Famously?
The motorcycle in the lobby.
Or in the hallway or something like that. It was a famous thing that happened. I can't.
Oh, gosh, I don't remember that one.
Yeah.
The Who. Let's see. I don't think the Ritz-Carlton existed back then. Sheridan, Holiday Inn. No, they wouldn't stay at the Holiday Inn. Sheridan, Hilton. I'll say Hilton.
Dude, Holiday Inn.
What? Holiday Inn. The Who stayed at a Holiday Inn? What a bunch of
Yeah.
slummers. They can't afford something better than Holiday. It was Holiday Inn.
It was a Holiday Inn. This must have been when they first started, though. It can't be when they were the Who, you know? I can't see Keith Moon staying at the local Quinta. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Holiday Inn. What? Oh my gosh.
yeah, this had to be when they first started. There's no way.
Yeah. Well, I think I don't know. Maybe Holiday Inn. Maybe Holiday Inn in the '60s. I think was. There's not as many hotels and motels. I mean, there weren't as many hotels and stuff back then.
Mhm.
So maybe Holiday Inn was like a really nice chain before they became like mid-tier.
Mm.
Oh, James, what's the score? I want to make sure
Food.
James is still engaged.
I hope he's keeping.
Yeah, James, you need to be keeping score of this now.
Oh, here we go. How many teaspoons are in a tablespoon? You're a baker. You like baking?
I think that there are 2 teaspoons.
Ha! 3.
What? 3?
3. It's 3.
No wonder my desserts suck so much. Up. Kato and Sato and Kate both won. You weren't keeping track. What? You're a super producer. I think I'm 3 wins, 4 losses now.
It's not that far off. You're pretty close.
Well, the only ones I've gotten, I think, are comic ones.
So it is 3, big guy. Let's go. Well, we'll jump back to comics. You've been doing really well with comics.
Yeah.
A lot of this is more the movie stuff.
Movie. Oh, for comics?
Yeah.
I might not know movies as well.
I know. I'm trying to avoid a lot of the movie stuff.
This is an interesting question. What single album DC hardcore band is credited for starting the emo subgenre? I do not know the answer to that. I thought I knew my DC hardcore bands. That's a good question, NFL. Dude, excuse me. I have some fizzy water that made me hiccup. Oh, here's Super Laugh Hard. Welcome, welcome. I'm 3 wins and 4 losses so far in this game.
What? Okay. Who is considered the first superhero ever?
The first superhero ever?
Mm-hmm. And it's not the obvious one.
Would it be Doc Savage?
It is the Phantom.
The Phantom. Damn it.
I never read Phantom comics. I remember the movie with superstar heartthrob Billy Zane.
I liked that movie.
It was a fun movie.
I thought it was really fun.
Have you seen? So Billy Zane is doing a movie where he's going to be Marlon Brando. Have you seen?
Yeah.
Oh my God!
Looks just like him.
It is scary how much he looks like him. They've obviously he put on a little bit of weight, and they've obviously got prosthetics on him. But with the prosthetics and the little weight he put on, he is a dead ringer for him.
He's got the brow line and the eyes that
It's
Brando.
Crazy.
Yeah. Let's see. Super Laugh Hard guessed Jesus. Javier guessed Snoopy. Oh, and the answer is Rites of Spring. The singer, guitarist, and drummer went on to join Ian MacKaye in Fugazi. Ian MacKaye, who I met in the record store signing my single of Egg Hunt, and did not even know until I left the record store and I looked at the signature that it was Ian MacKaye. The Phantom.
The Phantom, man.
Yeah. Yeah, I dug that movie. Treat Williams was huge in the Nordic countries in Australia.
Let's see. All right. We're going to go with food for the next one.
Okay.
Hold on. Oh, I don't mean to- this? Damn it. This is actually kind of tough. I don't want to give you anything too hard. That's okay. What country is the biggest exporter of coffee beans worldwide?
What country is the biggest exporter of coffee beans? Brazil, Venezuela. It's got to be a South American country. I'm going to go with that.
Mm-hmm.
Brazilian coffee beans, Peruvian coffee beans. That doesn't sound right. Uruguayan, no. Ecuadorian, no. Wait, what? Oh no, he was just a generic character. The Juan Corona or whatever that was stepping out of your closet, giving you the coffee.
I'm just picturing somebody listening to this on their way into work tomorrow and just screaming at their headphones.
Brazil. Gosh, I'm gonna go with Brazil.
Son of a gun, you got it.
All right.
Good job.
Oh, this would have been even. This is when I would have said that. That's what I was looking for. But this is all I could pull.
Brazil. Very good.
It's a big country.
Yeah, man. Good stuff. Yeah, it was Brazil.
So what am I? I was 3 for 5. So now I'm 4 for 5. Since James isn't keeping track.
Come on, man. You're a producer.
Yeah, what is happening? What Batmantha, what's the latest status of your order at your LCS? Are you still listening to us at LCS? Or have you engaged in other activities, endeavors?
All right, Jess. Who was the first supervillain Spider-Man encountered?
The first.
If you get this, I'm gonna be amazed. This is a deep pull.
The first supervillain. Okay, I'm not going to look at the chat because I bet the chat knows. And I don't have my volume 1 of Spider-Man anymore to pretend that I was going to the bathroom and go grab it and look in the book. Spider-Man, supervillain. Let's see. I always thought the Vulture was like the oddest supervillain. That old, like 90-year-old guy flying around. Vulture, Craven. I'm thinking of all the famous ones, not Doc Ock.
You can still phone a friend. Gio might know this.
I wonder if I should get Omar on the phone.
There's a lot of choices in the chat right now.
Okay, I don't want to look. Okay, I'm going to call Omar. He's not picking up.
I don't think you're going to get him.
There was a good chance he'd be drunk, too.
It is Friday night.
Well, last night on the Evergreen stream, he went through half a bottle of Maker's Mark.
Oh, my God, dude.
So it must be somebody obscure, so there's no way I'm going to get it. Darkhawk. No, he's a hero. Damn it. Supposedly. Yeah. Lizard.
The answer is Supercharger, the living battery.
The fuck are you talking about?
That's what the trivia thing said.
Who?
I don't know who the fuck Supercharger, the living battery is. I'm just going with what this says.
Jake guessed poverty. Chameleon, vulture, mortality, guy
Nobody
who
got
killed uncle, but he wasn't the mortgage.
the mortgage.
But the guy who killed his uncle wasn't a superhero. What did you say? Supercharger?
Supercharger, the living battery.
The living that is the lamest. That's like living
Yeah.
laser
Yeah.
territory. Where are you getting this? Somebody's joke Wikipedia page?
No. This is through a website called Thought Catalog. There's a bunch of trivia questions here. Supercharger, the living battery, which, by the way, I've never heard of that villain in my life. In all the years I've reading comics, I've never heard of Supercharger.
I feel like I thought I knew the first 100 issues, first 132 issues of Spider-Man really well, and I don't remember Supercharger. What is the retcon in that answer? I don't know, NFL dude. Did you know the answer? Oh,
Me? I didn't know it.
no, NFL dude.
Oh,
No problem! Exclamation point. I was just calling a friend because I'm being stumped on OmniBros about the first supervillain that Spider-Man ever fought. LOL. Let's see what he says.
I guarantee you it won't be Supercharger. I'm still here, by the way. I just had to move and replug my laptop, or else it's gonna die.
Okay, no worries.
Supercharger.
Supercharger, the living battery.
Hey, you put some respect on Supercharger, the living battery. Goddammit.
The living battery.
There are dozens of Supercharger fans out there. No, seriously. Until about 10 minutes ago, I didn't know who the hell Supercharger, the living battery was.
Now he's pissed he didn't pick up.
Wait, on Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? If they don't pick up, do you lose that phone call? Isn't that how it works?
I don't know. You can make up your own rules.
I don't remember.
The Chameleon is known as the first villain because he was in the first issue of ASM. I don't even remember Chameleon. But that's being in the first issue. But I'm going to accept Supercharger, the human battery. Or what was it? Is it the human battery?
Supercharger, the living battery.
The living battery.
Yes, respect his name, sir.
That's funnier than Chameleon. I accept that as fact. What issue? Does it say what issue that was?
Let's take a look at his wiki. He has a villains wiki page, and he's as lame as you think he is.
Supercharger, the living battery, has a wiki page.
Yes, and it's about a paragraph long. Supercharger later. All right, I'll go ahead and read the biography of Supercharger. Ronald Hillard was a scientist who, along with his father, took part in experimenting into the mutagenic effects of superhuman abilities. However, during one of their experiments, an explosion occurred which killed Ronald's father, yet the explosion left Ronald with superhuman powers. Furious at the death of his father, this led to him blaming superhumans for the death of his father. And there's a lot of father in this. And vowed to use his own powers to make other people turn against superhumans. Ronald became known as Supercharger and was accepted to appear on It's Amazing Along Spider-Man. However, Supercharger intended to use the event with the intent of convincing people to fear superhumans, even going as far as to try to murder the whole audience. Luckily, Spider-Man managed to defeat Supercharger by tapping him in the studio's electrical equipment. I think Spider-Man killed him. Supercharger later appeared as a member of the Crimson Cowl's Masters of Evil. He was later seen in an unnamed prison and took part in a riot, but was defeated by X-Men member Mimic and Rogue. He was last seen in a fight with Gambit.
Let me type you the answer in the private chat of what Omar says who I should have called.
Oh, Jesus. Yeah. Wow.
So does it say what issue that was?
On the Villains Wiki, it does not say anything about any issues.
Well,
but he's been in something.
Super. What? That doesn't sound right. But
I don't
okay,
think that's right.
I've lost track now. I think I'm 4 out and 6.
He first appeared. First appearance. This can't be. No, I think they're wrong on this one. It says Amazing Fantasy 17.
17.
Yeah.
It went from
know
what
this is right.
page are you on? And that I mean, it went from Amazing Fantasy 15 to Spider-Man 1, Amazing Spider-Man
I think
1.
this is wrong. I think this is really wrong on this one. Somebody screwed up on this one.
Amazing Fantasy 17.
You know how I know somebody screwed up on this? Because they're saying the creator of Supercharger was Kurt Busiek. And unless Kurt Busiek was writing comics in the 60s, this is wrong.
Oh my god. But I love it even more chaos, as Gio would say. He loves chaos.
Was Kurt Busiek writing comics in the no, right? Not
No,
in the
he
70s.
wasn't even born probably.
In the 70s?
Oh, I see. Oh, that might be from Untold Tales of Spider-Man. There we go. Yeah, it is a pretty good book. Good call, you guys.
It's a
Kane and Serial
retcon.
Lover. It is a retcon.
Okay, now that makes sense. So I was still technically right.
I will give it to you.
Although that's a retcon. That really shouldn't count. That's obscure.
Let me tell Omar.
I didn't like that one.
That question?
Yeah, I didn't like that one. It was fun, but still, come on.
I think it's funny. I don't. Okay.
All right, let's go with some food stuff.
What flavor is a typical Oreo? Oh, this page says it's vanilla with chocolate in the middle.
How many tablespoons are in a cup?
What the hell is going on here? What do you mean how many tablespoons are in a cup? How's that food? I thought you were going to say something about Jack in the Box and their onion rings or something.
You bake.
Tablespoons in a cup. In a cup? A cup's a lot.
Okay.
Pick a food.
Where does
like
German
who has the worst fries? Something like that.
Where does German chocolate cake actually come from?
Pennsylvania.
Dallas, Texas.
What?
Yeah.
Dallas, Texas.
I was surprised by that. Yeah, Dallas, Texas.
What?
And Kane is right. Kane with the baking facts.
Wow, Kane. I forgot you were such a baker. 16. Why would you need to know that?
The conversions, man.
I've lost track of. I am losing, though. I know. You bake. Whenever I hear about Omar, I remember that my first time seeing him was y'all watch the Lane Wayne clip. I have that if you want to see it. I have the receipts, as Gio would say.
Oh, that was a great moment.
Oh, that was. What was the name of that platform we used before StreamYard? It was Google. Oh, Hangouts.
Oh, Hangouts.
Google Hangouts.
Yeah. All right, we'll bounce back to comics, man.
The living battery.
Jesus, a lot of this stuff is just movie stuff.
All
right, let's go with this one. Okay, in the DC universe, who had that? No, that's a lame question.
Javier wants to see it for old time's sake. That never gets old, so I'm happy to play that. I'll use our transition for that.
Okay, here we go. What is the name of the villain Egghead? I think I've asked you this before.
What is Egghead's name?
Yeah.
Was Egghead ever used in comics or just the Batman TV show? I think it was Vincent Price that played him. Is that what you're asking? I'll say Vincent Price. Or is it his real name? Was his real name like Eggy McDowell or something?
It is Vincent Prince, is what it says here.
Oh, as a play on Vincent Price.
Yeah.
Wait, if you look back at that show, it had some amazing people show up as villains and people that popped their heads out of the window as Batman and Robin climbed. There was tons of great guest stars.
I was too young to remember much of it, but I do remember watching it as a kid. Obviously, I watched the reruns and stuff like that, but I loved it. I love Batman 66.
Yeah.
It was fun for his time.
Well, it came on when I was 7, and I took it dead seriously. I took it dead seriously. It was on twice a week, like Wednesday and Thursday, for 2 years, and it came into reruns when I was 13. And my dad picked me up from school. I was like, "We must get home. It's 3:00. Batman's on." And I was so disappointed. I was like, what is this? I remember this as being awesome. He's doing the Batusi and ordering a large fresh orange juice in the bar.
Yeah.
What? Yeah.
It's some stuff. Look, man, if you watch it nowadays, you just got to watch it with the mindset of, yes, it's campy, but
Yeah,
it's still a lot of fun.
it is fun. The book is really fun by Jeff Parker.
I need to read it. Did they stop the Batman 66 stuff? Because I know they've been doing Batman 89 for a while now.
I only know.
Did they keep going with that?
I think it was, yeah. I mean, they finished it and put it into an omnibus.
I think Kevin Smith wrote for it at one point too.
Oh, that makes sense. That was the story I hated. No, I'm kidding.
I think that might have been the first arc.
Let's see. Who are the creators? Harley Quinn, Bane. Give me the writer. Jeff Parker, Michael Allred, Laura Allwood, Jonathan Case, and others. Oh my gosh, I forgot how fun this book was. Riddler was so great. Frank Gorshin was so awesome.
A lot of those guys, man. Was it Martha Kitt? Was it Martha Kitt? She was Catwoman, right?
Eartha Kitt.
Eartha Kitt. Thank you.
And Julie Newmar, and then Lee Merriweather played her in the movie because Julie Newmar had another movie that she had to do.
Gorgeous women, beautiful women for the time, man.
Oh yeah, that was a big deal too to have Eartha Kitt be Catwoman.
She was black. That was a very big thing.
Yeah.
These days, people would lose their mind. Imagine that today.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. It was. Well, we had Zoe Kravitz. Zoe Kravitz played her in the Batman, and she was awesome.
She was great. I need to see that. Yeah, I liked her a lot. I need to see that again. That's a movie I've only seen it once, and I really loved it. Do you have that on 4K?
I do, and it's
it must look so good.
It looks incredible, and you need to watch The Penguin. I'm telling you.
Damn it! Yeah, and I got to get back to Arcane.
I'm telling you, you will love The Penguin. Just because I know you love crime stories,
yeah,
you will love The Penguin, dude.
Yeah, that might be the next thing I watch after I catch up with Arcane. I've heard nothing but great things about Penguin.
Penguin has no business being as good as it is. It's fantastic.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, Colin Farrell is crazy talented.
Yeah.
And then I can't think of the name of the woman, but that plays the main antagonist female role. But I I know the chat knows it. She's apparently great in this too.
Oh, she's great in it as well. She plays Falcone's daughter. She plays the hangman, quote unquote, the hangman in the series.
Oh, well, I've only watched the first 2 episodes. And they $230 million for that show. So I'm going to enjoy every episode.
Let's go with... What color of kryptonite is not harmful to Superman?
Wow. What color kryptonite? Huh, you'd think I'd know this. Gold, red, blue, supposedly pink, green. Black and white. I'll say white kryptonite.
Nailed it.
Ooh!
Got it.
He uses that to make his white Russians like the dude in Big Lebowski.
What does white kryptonite actually do? Does it do anything?
I don't even remember the last time I read about white kryptonite. That was a pure guess. It doesn't do anything to him, so
yeah,
it's still radioactive somehow.
Because what is it? It's green weakens him. Red makes him mad, right?
What red has different effects on him every time. It's unpredictable.
Oh, it is. Okay,
Yeah.
I always thought it just made him mad.
Well, I don't know. I'm just going by the Silver Age. Gold took away his powers.
Okay.
And there's blue kryptonite too, and I can't remember what it did. Green, yellow's gold. I can't remember what blue kryptonite did.
Okay.
But blue is definitely a color of kryptonite somehow.
Okay. What is the most stolen grocery item?
What is the most stolen grocery item?
Mm-hmm.
Ben and Jerry's vanilla caramel fudge, because it's the best ice cream.
That is a very good ice cream.
Let's see. So it's got to be small, so it's not like a frozen pizza. Probably something easily accessible. I'll say probably a packaged meat. So I'll say no, chicken's too big. A small package of hamburger.
It is cheese.
Cheese.
Cheese is the most stolen grocery item.
You know, the government gives out cheese. You don't have to steal it.
Have you ever tried to have government cheese? It tastes terrible.
Oh, really?
Horrible. Have you ever had imitation cheese?
Imitation cheese?
Yes.
Where would I find that? You mean like vegan cheese or something?
No, imitation cheese. You could find it at your local dollar store.
Is it refrigerated or unrefrigerated?
It's refrigerated and it's horrible. It is terrible. Nobody should be eating imitation cheese.
Why would you want to? I mean, Sato's speaking up for government cheese. Hey. Government cheese was awesome for grilled cheese. We grew up poor and made it work.
I mean, you got to do what you got to do, bud.
Yeah. So. Running off to a screening of Bergman's Through a Glass Darkly. Thank you both again, hosts. Hope everyone has a great and most restful weekend. Thank you for being here next Imaginaut. See if you can get a block of government cheese and have a grilled cheese sandwich tonight. For Lou, what 15 minutes of fame internet stars are appearing on AEW tomorrow?
Oh, God. I want to shoot myself in the head for actually knowing the answer to this.
Internet stars, so they're not real wrestlers?
No, they're assholes. I hate myself for knowing this. The Costco guys.
Costco guys?
Yeah, I don't even know what they're famous for. All I know is that all I know of them is the Costco guys. I don't even know what their deal is.
The Costco guys.
I don't know. I don't know what they're famous for. All I know is that they've been shoved down my throat for like a past 2 or 3 weeks.
Oh my goodness. Is this what they say? We bring the boom.
I have no clue. I don't know why they're the Costco guys. I don't know who exactly they are. I just know that I've been seeing them a lot the last 2 weeks.
I've really enjoyed having WWE Raw on in the background on Mondays. I finally figured out why all the women are scattered on the floor. Finally, it's because they take the match outside the ring, and then they all beat on each other there, and then their bodies are just lying on the floor. I tuned in. The first episode I ever tuned into was just all these women scattered on the floor. I'm like, what happened? What happened to these women? And now I know.
How do you do your grilled cheese? Since the chat is talking about cheese.
Oh, it's a dad and teenage son who filmed themselves eating chicken bakes and cookies in Costco. They were on Jimmy Fallon a few weeks ago.
My fat ass can do that. Why am I not?
I have to come on here to unironically defend the Costco guys and Rizzler.
I don't know who these people are.
There's the funny clip where the Costco guys and the Rizzler unnerved Jimmy Fallon. I don't want to know. I think
Everything in that sentence just made me mad. I don't know why.
Renee is also saying they bring the boom.
Every word in that sentence just annoyed me. Jimmy Fallon, Costco guys, Rizzler, all of it.
Rizzler. I'd like it if he was Twizzler and he was like a giant Twizzler.
Is this a new Hawk Tua? Is that what this is? And I'm just missing the bandwagon right now.
There's also a younger tween named the Rizzler who joined them on a video. It's completely ridiculous. The Rizzler is an alpha male compared to the Sigma Jimmy Fallon. Sigma?
I don't know.
Dad used to be a wrestler, so it's cool he'll be in the ring again. Okay, if you guys say so. They bring the boom.
Oh, okay. It's just the father and son making corny content. All right. Hey. If they're having fun doing it and they're making money, then hey. Whatever.
It's too late. We already know you're annoyed.
I was very annoyed. that whole sentence. I don't like Jimmy Fallon. Admittingly, I don't like most of the new late night talk show hosts. I think a lot of the talk show hosts died with Conan. I think a lot of the late night stuff died with him.
Conan is still my favorite.
Conan was the best. And Conan, just his timing, the jokes, he pushed it sometimes too for being on the channel that he was on. Yeah, for me, it's always been Conan. And once he left, I was like, well, Stephen Colbert isn't even really Stephen Colbert anymore from when he was doing the Colbert Show. It's Jimmy Fallon. Oh my God. What's the other dude? Seth Meyers.
Jimmy Kimmel.
Oh God, I can't stand Jimmy Kimmel. I'm not a fan of the late night guys now. I'm just not. I think Craig Ferguson was 10 times better than all the guys out right now. Craig Ferguson was hilarious.
My daughter introduced me to I like Colin Jost and Michael Che as the Weekend Update guys.
Okay,
and
they're funny.
At the end of every, I think it's like the holiday season, and at the end of every season, they write jokes for each other to read out loud.
Mm-hmm.
And the last two, Michael Che wrote Colin Jost's one, and they had an activist woman who marched with like Martin Luther King, and Michael Che wrote the most racist, ridiculous comments that were just getting Colin Jost so utterly rattled, and it was just so funny. Then they had a local I'm trying to think of what's the um a Jewish pastor, a rabbi. They had a local rabbi who was a woman, and Colin Joe's jokes that Michael Che wrote him were just really wrong. And it's so funny to see him so uncomfortable. I could watch those. There's only a few of them. I could watch those episodes all the time. They're still they're see Colin Joe's so uh rattled is so funny.
The Daily Show is still very good. I don't consider The Daily Show really a late night talk show host per se, at least not in the traditional sense. Yeah, Stephen Colbert Report is no, not Stephen Colbert. John Oliver. I love John Oliver. But yeah, no talk show host. To me, Conan will always be king for me. But I grew up watching Conan. Some people will say Johnny Carson was the greatest of all time, and Johnny Carson was good.
I do watch a lot of old Johnny Carson clips.
Yeah,
with like Don Rickles.
David Letterman in his prime did not give a damn. He would cut you down joking with you while you're on the show.
Oh, he did crazy things that were so fun.
Prime David Letterman was, you had to watch David Letterman.
Yeah.
He was just that good.
Yeah. That's why the VCR was invented for my generation, so we could tape Letterman and watch him the next morning.
He would be on 11:30, right? He was up late.
He came on after, I guess Carson.
Yeah.
And then came on after Leno, but then no. I think that's when he went over to CBS. I don't think he was as crazy as he was when he was at 1 a.m. on NBC following Carson.
Yeah, because it was, and then there was the Late Night Wars, which was Jay Leno. It was Conan, right? Conan was involved. No, Conan was after, I think. Jay Leno,
right?
David Letterman,
right?
But
Arsenio?
I think yes, I think Arsenio was involved in that too. But out of all of them, I always thought of that time period, I thought David Letterman was the best. I wasn't really a big fan of Jay Leno.
No, me either. That whole TBS Conan Late Night Wars mess and the other hosts chasing internet clips completely killed late night.
And I think that's what might be it for me, is that I think a lot of the late night guys just want to do clips and want to be the viral thing of the week.
Oh,
that's really what they're focusing on more. Yeah, but here's the thing: Conan is naturally just a funny dude. He just is. He was a writer on The Simpsons for years and wrote some of the best episodes. He wrote the monorail episode.
Yeah, I know.
One of my favorite episodes of all time. I love the stupid monorail episode.
That's such a great episode. Monorail. Mono. Yo.
Yeah. Man, and right from the beginning, if you watch the first episode he ever did, he does this amazing bit right from the beginning where he's walking through the hallway, he's walking through the city, and people are like, "Oh man, don't mess it up tonight, Conan." And he's like, "Yeah." And then he walks through don't mess it up tonight, Conan. Hey, no, Conan, seriously, don't mess it up or your career's over. Oh, and he walks in, and he's just getting ready. He walks into his dressing room, he puts on his clothes, and then he puts a noose over his head, and he's about to stand on a chair. And then somebody walks in and goes, "Conan, you're up." And he goes, "Oh, okay." And he takes the noose off and he walks right onto the stage.
My favorite, and I have a DVD of him, is Triumph the Insult Comic Dog.
Oh
I love that guy. So funny. So funny.
The whole bit where he goes out for Star Wars Episode 1 is amazing. It's so good. The whole thing is great.
Triumph is so great.
Oh my god, man.
So funny.
Yeah. I think I would just give it because Conan, like I said, he's so sharp. He's so quick with it.
Yeah. Yeah, he's genuinely funny. Do you have more questions for me, or are you stumped?
I think I'm
You
good for the night, man.
you kicked my ass tonight, man. I think it was 5 and 8 or something.
Yeah, I think I'm ready to call it for tonight. If you want to do the plug one more time, we'll get out of here.
I'll do the plug, but I did promise to whoops, let me take Stump the Brag down, or whatever my name is. Yeah, there we go. InStockTrades.com, where you can get your collected editions from 30 to 60% off. Check out their sale they've got going on this weekend. I know that's there's a Black Friday thing going on coming up soon. Oh, that would be when Thanksgiving happens, but definitely check out all their sales. They've got tons of stuff on sale on all kinds of different places. 2%, don't forget your 2% discount. Every month we give away a free $50 gift card courtesy of IST that was given last night right under our noses by Manga Bros. $50 or more in an order will get you free shipping in the United States. Fabulous customer service, fabulous packaging. Visit SocksTrades.com. Oh yeah, when Homer goes to college, that's so great.
Nerds.
Nerds. I am a jock. I did promise to play the Lane Wayne episode. Do you want to sit through that?
Sure.
It's only a minute. Let me get Let me get this. And here we go. This is when OmniBros was early, like 2017, when Omar was on the show and we were on Google Hangouts.
You know, one of the saddest things I remember I met Lane Wayne a few years ago, got him to sign a few books, and he didn't have a huge line or anything, right? But he created like one of my favorite characters, Wolverine. So I talked to him for about 30 minutes. He was such a nice guy. And, you know, we talked about the movies and stuff like that. And then he signed one of my my Batman books. And he was like, man, you know what's really funny is I get more money out of this book because of the Batman movies than I do for creating this guy right here, Wolverine. He doesn't get anything from the movie for creating Wolverine.
Who is this?
Lane Wayne. The creator of Wolverine, Giant Size X-Men 1.
Oh my gosh.
So he was saying that for creating Lucius Fox, like he got a residual from the movies. Like anytime the movies were released on Blu-ray or they came out in the theater, like he got money for that. But at the time, I guess when Wolverine was created and all those characters were created, Marvel didn't have some kind of like agreement or contract with the artists and writers. So that really sucks. Talking about a serious matter, you're laughing your ass off. What's so funny? This better be good.
Cycle Cleveland is beating you up. I had no idea who Lane Wayne was. It was Len Wein.
Len Wein. Of course he corrects me.
I was like, who's Lane Wayne?
Lane Wein. That's who it is. Thank you. Of all the people to correct me. Couldn't you have put him in timeout during this time so he could bite his tongue and just...
The pure joy that just came upon your face and you started laughing and the camera was shaking as it was laughing along with you.
I started coughing. I was laughing so hard. I had to take my headphones off.
And the thing is, either he's really selling it or he really thinks that the guy's name was Len Wein the whole time.
Lane Wayne, yeah. I do remember what was going through my head, and I'm like, gee, I don't know who Lane Wayne is. I have not heard of him. And he created Wolverine and these Batman characters. Yeah, I remember that I was like, Omar knows something I don't. This Lane Wayne person. Yeah. And Cycle said who it was. I was like, oh, yeah. Oh. We're talking about a serious matter. He's such a good sport, Omar is.
Oh, he is.
That's so funny.
Yeah.
Yeah, he is.
All right, man. I'm getting out of here. I'm going to bed. I'm tired.
All righty. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in to Omnibros Live. We're gonna work on a fix for Patreon, but
Yes, we are.
we'll be back Monday night with Hall's previews and reads for Thanksgiving week. I hope you up. Here's all the information. Let's see. Thank you, James.
Yeah,
Here's Omnibros Patreon, Lou's Blue Sky, OmniDog's Vault. Thank you. Oh, here's my Blue Sky. Thank you, James. Very nice of you. Thank you. So, yeah, next week, Thanksgiving week. That happened fast.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Yeah, we're doing. Yeah, we'll have a Black Friday show, right? Next Friday.
Yeah.
I don't see why not.
I don't see why not.
Yeah. So we'll have a Monday show next week. The manga guys might change the show because that's a Thursday. That's Thanksgiving. I don't know. We'll let them decide.
Yeah. Yeah.
But,
thank you for being here, Kane. You and your tablespoons. How many tablespoons in a cup knowledge? That's crazy amazing.
That's fantastic.
And James, remind you, 39 more days to go.
Jesus. Wow.
He's gonna give you a countdown every time.
Now I'm definitely on the hook for this. Okay.
Oh, he's not letting that one go.
No, he's not.
I should read it.
The thing is, he's a patron now. So the next time he's going to be on the stream, the Patreon show, he's going to go, so have you read the book? Like,
yeah. I haven't read the most recent one. I need to read that. It's like a detective agency now, not instead of helping people, it's a detective agency she helps. But
cool.
Yeah, peace and love. Thank you very much for watching. Be good to each other. Hit the like button, subscribe, comment, and call in and use SpeakPipe to leave us funny and weird voice messages if you want.
Yeah, I think that's awesome.
So peace and love, peace and love. Thank you, everybody, for watching. You guys are great. You have the, whoops, I almost got rid of this. You have the week of the Omnis to read Scarlet Witch. So that's less time.
Good night, everyone.